How would I be in a party with you if one of my viewers asked me to give them life advice? I wouldn't be able to. I would essentially have to either leave the party, the PlayStation party, or mute my mic. Which I guarantee you, you would not even remember that all the time. For fuck's sakes, you're like me, Slim. You mute your mic and don't even realize it's muted. I know you've done that. I talked to my stream for an hour one Slim and thought my mic was on and turned out to be fucking muted. Yeah, try Botrix. Botrix has a copyright detection and you can play music. You know Wiz Khalifa? I played a Wiz Khalifa song and my streams are still up. And then you also have to unmute your desktop audio on your Streamlabs for it to run through your desktop audio. So you can't have other things playing in the background. Also on top of that, you want to like adjust your mixer. So they hear your audio, like from your game. They also hear your voice enough, loud enough, right? And they hear the music as well. You don't want the music overlapping the game or your voice. Or not, you'll get a copyright. That's how you avoid it. Yeah, mine's still on. That's how you avoid copyright, Slim. Just make sure it's not too loud. It's loud enough for them to hear, but not too loud enough for you to get a DMCA. But like I said, if you don't put the copyright detection on Botrix, it will pretty much play anything. And that's where copyright comes in. It won't always prevent copyright, but it will try best of the bots. What the bot could do. You didn't know that? So you can play music, it's just gotta put the copyright detection and then you'll be able to have music. You know what you do? Get earbuds like I do. But I have my iPad music going right now. I'm still jamming. I'm talking to you jamming. And if my chat wants to, they can play their own music. Just buy earbuds. It's not that hard, right? Still get to listen to your music. Am I not right? You're just using earbuds. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba. Oh da da da.
What you did, you dragged GTA Legacy to 5M.
Whatever one you're supposed to have it on. The way I did it, the way I showed you is the way I did it. You gotta put 5M into your GTA directory, which you already did. Which I showed you what to do. Right?
Yeah.
So you're good.
Somebody else needs help on TikTok, that's all I was trying to remember.
Da-da.
Because you just said, remember? You said now I'm showing you, maybe somebody else needs help and you could show them, remember?
Yeah.
Which is about to happen. Asking for help.
Like I said, no offense to It's not that hard to do. It's really a simple, more simpler than people think, sadly. It's just hard when you're not used to a gaming PC. Don't worry, it took me like 3 years to figure it out, Slim. Don't feel too bad about yourself. It took me 3 years to figure... Yeah, to do that simple little thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did it take you 3 years? You didn't start YouTube?
No, because I'm stubborn and I don't like YouTube. I figured it out on my own. But also, the thing is that a lot of people that I know don't play 5M. They all told me to search YouTube, but search YouTube. I've did it once or twice and it just never worked. And that's when videos were telling me use enhanced version. Then I stopped using the enhanced version, and I looked at a video from like 3 years prior before that time, and it said to use a legacy version, that old version, and it should fix the issue. And then it did. Because originally at one point on 5M, right, you gotta understand, when you got your PC, the GTA 5 that you see is the newer version. Legacy or Enhanced, one of them. You know, yeah, Enhanced is the new one, I think. Enhanced came out like last year, 2 years ago. When I first bought my GTA, I only had one edition.
Oh, so Legacy is the old one?
Pretty sure. I know one of them just dropped like a year to 2 years ago. And anyone who had previously owned GTA 5 on Steam got the new version for free. I got mine for free because I had the older edition. You know what I'm making with Jasmine's cousin soon? I bought heavy creamer. I bought an extra bag of sugar. And we gotta buy a couple more things on the 5th. Like cornstarch. Corn syrup, I mean. And then I'm gonna be making homemade salted caramel candy. Yeah, homemade. You don't know how to make homemade shit or something? Oh. What would you do if I told you I know how to make pizza dough? Homemade. I used to be in a cooking class. When I was in middle school, I used to be in a culinary school on the weekends.
Number 5.
Meant for youth. Bro, in fucking grade 6, bro, I was cooking whole turkeys by myself. Grade 9, I was fucking, you know those fucking, the chicken rotisserie fucking spinners? I was cooking chicken rotisseries in grade 9.
2 points.
My whole family are cooks and bakers. I'm just lazy to cook. I hate cooking. Too much effort.
3, Chuck Williams. James Marcina for 2.
You know what I'm buying eventually when I start working? After I buy myself a motorcycle? I'm saving up like $30,000-$40,000. And when Paige moves out with her boyfriend eventually, I'm gonna turn that other room into, I'm gonna buy a couple things. I'm buying a $10,000 coffee machine. You know those coffee machines you see on YouTube and TikTok with all them special things that you see at like professional coffee shops? I'm gonna buy those. So I can make, I'm gonna make homemade coffees and with proper grinds and shit. And then I'm going to, if there's anything I wanted for that, it was really expensive too, like $20,000 it costed. It's, fuck, what is it? Oh God, I had the name at the top of my head. Oh, I'm buying like a 20 to a 30,000, you know, kind of what I'm buying next after that. I'm buying a $20,000 stone oven. And I want to make custom ventilation. You know what a stone oven's for? Pizza. New York style. Stone ovens are how you actually make pizza if you didn't know, back in the day. There's different ways to make pizza. You can use them big-ass ovens, those industrial ones, or you can sometimes buy like miniature stone ovens that cost between $5,000 to almost like 20 grand. For the good one, you can get a cheaper one, maybe in the lower end, for maybe $500 to $1,000 maybe. And it's not even a stone; it's just a little tiny little oven that you can cook like an extra large pizza in. It's basically like, you know, the ones you have at Pizza Hut. It's like one of those things, but a miniature version that you can put on your countertop. You didn't know they had that shit?
Number 4.
What? And you call yourself a pizza man? What kind of pizza man are you?
Talking about a brick oven?
Yeah, stone brick oven.
I know about the brick oven.
Called it stone oven. What do you think bricks are? Stones. Right? Short form would be stone oven.
I know about the brick oven.
And then they have miniature ones, have the ones that they have at like Pizza Hut. You could buy it on Amazon and shit for between maybe $400 or $500, maybe almost $1,000 or more sometimes, depending on how well you want it, how good a machine you want. Yeah, you can cook pizzas like you do at home. I mean, like you do at work, at home. You just gotta buy a proper machine. You didn't know that? I'm surprised. What the hell? How the hell? You not know that?
I know you can buy your own machine.
Yeah! Why do you think I want to do it? Because I can make my own pizza, bro. I don't have to go out to eat. I'll just buy the ingredients to make dough. You just gotta let dough sit out for at least a day or so, as you know, so it can moisturize and ferment and shit properly. Right? It's like you do at work, right? You can't just make the dough and fucking throw it all. Like, to make a pizza, it's already prepared dough, usually from a day before. Am I not correct? Yeah. You gotta let it rise up. Because the dough is really flat when you put it in a container, if I'm not correct. And within a day or so, that shit starts to rise. It becomes like what you want it to be. Right? And then you also got to compare this. You need to put a little bit of flour on the table before you roll it, right? Because you need to make sure it's not going to stick. That's what the flour does, as you know, so it makes it not stick. See, I don't even fucking need to work at a pizza restaurant. I already know how to cook pizzas. I'm not the best at hand tossing though. I'll be honest. That was never my specialty in cooking class. Hand tossing, you know those people that sit on the table and they fucking spread it out on the table and they can't hand toss it? I'm one of them people. Can you hand toss it, Slim? Throw it up in there? Oh, hell, I can't do that. You know what I mean? How like the people that don't know how to flip it in their hands, they fucking put it on the table and they just start fucking getting the roller, you know what I mean, and start doing that. If you're really advanced and you need to go do the hand toss, you know what I mean? That's but also that's a different type of pizza. You know, it's called a hand toss pizza. I hope you know that. You only have to probably do those for certain orders. Am I not correct? And if they're regular pizzas, let me guess, it's the roller. Am I right? The regular pizzas are just a roller. Yeah? Let me guess, this is how you make... Yeah. You don't have a pizza roller? Okay. Well, essentially, what was it, Don't worry, I already know how you guys make cheese pizza. You know how you do it? You guys get the dough. So you know how you roll it to make the bread part at the top of it? Before you roll it, you get like a cheese stick probably, I'm guessing. And then they roll it on top of it. That's the only way I can think of it. There's no way they're fucking putting shredded cheese. For it to be that cheesy, they're probably using like a mozzarella stick or something like that. Yeah, it's probably a mozzarella stick jammed in that was cooked into the dough. Yeah. Stuffed crust pizza, all it is, it's literally a fucking mozzarella stick jammed in there before they cook it. They just rolled on top of the mozzarella stick. The dough. Yeah, I know. Before they roll it to make crust, they put the mozzarella stick, yeah, they probably put a mozzarella stick or string cheese, they stick it in there, and then before, yeah, and then they probably roll that little bit of the, you know, the ending piece that have a little bit of room on, they probably fold that over the cheese and place it down with like some oil or something like that, like vegetable oil. Am I correct?
It's 5 string cheeses.
No, but it's still cheese and it's still cheese and...
Yes, it's 5 string cheeses. They go around in a circle and we put the dough over it.
Yeah, you're not understanding my point, okay. A single slice covers one little end, covers one slice, as you know.
I know.
But what I'm saying is, all it is fucking mozzarella cheese, a stick usually, that they put it in there and they roll it over. I know that. I'm just saying, I'm asking if that's how you guys cook it. That's what I was asking. I already know that you're going to have to need more than one, buddy. How fucking big do you think the string cheese is? Fuck. They only come in one size last I checked. Well, yeah, I either figured it was going to be either mozzarella stick or a string cheese. I didn't think it was going to be string cheese, though. That's a bit cheap, though. That's cheaping it out, I'll be honest. I would rather use mozzarella. Fake. You know what string cheese is? It's fake cheese. Now, if you're talking mozzarella, like mozzarella, you don't understand, okay. It is fake. You gotta understand, there's fake mozzarella, and then there's real cheese.
I know, and there's also the cheese that we use on top of the pizza. That's mozzarella cheese.
Yes, that's mozzarella. That's probably a cheese brick that you guys fucking shred into a container, probably.
It's already shredded and shit.
Okay, there you go. More likely, shredded cheese. I'm sorry, usually in a bag, it's usually from the brick edge. You know, they just pre-package it. But the string cheese, that's like fucking cooking a grilled cheese sandwich with a fucking, you know what I mean? The cheese you get in the grocery stores. You know what I mean? Cheese curds are real mozzarella. Bro, I'm a cheese fan. The only cheese I don't like is blue cheese. That shit's nasty. You know what that shit is, right? It's mold. You're eating mold. You didn't know that? That's why I don't want to eat that shit. Oh my god, that shit smells gross too. Any of your family like that shit?
We have a dip at Pizza Hut.
Yeah, it's a blue cheese dip, I know. A lot of pizza stores, fucking disgusting.
We have ranch, a garlic cup, a ranch cup.
Listen, garlic's disgusting too. That's not meant to be on pizza. I'm about the ranch or the Caesar. Preferably ranch for my pizza.
Oh,
Yes, the dip it in.
they don't have that.
Or Caesar.
Well, they have a ranch dip cup.
Yeah.
You can order like five ranch cups and that be that as pizza sauce.
No, I don't mean the sauce. I mean the dip it in. Like, the pizza sauce is the sauce. Why would it put other than pizza sauce on my pizza? That's fucking weird.
Ranch as a pizza sauce?
That's what I thought you were talking about.
That's what you're saying.
No, I was talking about dipping it in. You know, like you get a dipping sauce.
Yes, we have a ranch cup, a garlic cup.
Yeah, that's what I would want. I would take a ranch. Blue cheese, that's what I'm saying. You're telling me you eat blue cheese, dipping your pizza in that shit? Oh my god. What? I'd be surprised if you eat that shit. You're eating mold. They say it's a healthy mold, but I don't trust it. Do you trust it? They say mold's bad for you, but they're gonna mold up cheese and tell us to eat it. I think the first time I tried blue cheese, my mom added it to my Wendy's salad when I was a teenager, because she was trying to make me eat more healthy at the time. And the first bite I took, I went to the bathroom and started vomiting. She's like, "What? Why? What's wrong?" I'm like, "Mom, what the fuck did you put in my salad?" She's like, "Blue cheese." I'm like, "Oh my god, that shit tastes gross." You like lobster and crab? Ew. Disgusting.
Well, I tried eating it, but I tried eating it once or twice in my life.
Did you like it?
They just don't. They don't taste them like I can enjoy every.
No, but you like the taste of it. Now, I got a question for you.
Not really.
Are you like me? When you see someone cooking crab or lobster, do you find that it fucking reeks?
Dude, the whole place of Red Lobster smells nasty. Like,
You don't want to hear a story? Since you talk about Red Lobster. So, my mom, my sister, my stepdad, my stepbrother, pretty much everyone in my family likes seafood beside me.
a Red Lobster restaurant over there?
Yeah, in Niagara. And there's one in Toronto too, I think. But essentially, When my mom would go out to eat sometimes, she would go to Red Lobster. And you know what would happen with me? I'd be left at home, told to fend for myself. My mom would take out ground beef or something like that for me to cook something for myself, like a chili or something. Like, my mom, when she would cook crab, lobster, it was right away, Nathan, go upstairs or leave the house, because I don't want to hear you bitch that shit stinks. I'd be in the same, I could walk in the kitchen. The moment I would smell that shit, I'd puke right away. That fucking shit smells gross. Fucking dirty pussy smells better. No, I'm sorry, that's one thing I'll say right now. Girl who don't wash her fucking twat in fucking 6 years probably smells better. Bro, fucking under the sea, under the sea.
Not really. I mean, it could be so bad. It could be so bad. The whole and you'd be want to throw up gagging.
Hey, if you go down on a girl and it smells like under the sea, well, run away. You should have been singing under the sea, under the sea. You know what song that's from, right? Little Mermaid. The original. You know that little crab? He sung that song, under the sea, under the sea. I'll put it on. I love that song. Next time you with the girl and she smells like fish, you need to play this song. There's a newer version, and you don't want the newer version. You want the newer version is the live action. You want the original, the animation in 1989.
Basket by number 5.
Under the sea, under the sea. You don't know this song? Probably don't have a little sister, that's why. I have a little sister, that's why I know this movie. See, I have a little sister, that's why I know this movie. I know all Disney films because of my sister. Like, you know, times I've been at Disney on Ice, I was forced to go because my mom didn't want to bring me to Monster Jam. My dad used to do that with me, not my mom. Let us see. Let us see. So the next time the girl stinks, play that song for her. I guarantee you she'll get up and leave. You're basically saying she smells like under the sea. My dad said this as a joke when I was a kid. If a bitch really is really ugly, you know what you do? You got two options. You could put a garbage bag over her head, but you don't pop holes in there. She's too ugly. You don't want to see her. Number two, you know those fucking paper bags you used to get for school sometimes? Like most kids get back in like the 90s, early 2000s? Those paper bags you put your lunch in? If you didn't have a lunch bag? Well,
2 points.
essentially, you get one of those, you get a bigger version of it, put that on her head. Poke just 2 little holes in there for her eyes. For her eyes, if she's ugly too, for her eyes, I'll keep that covered too. You ever see the guy on TikTok who goes around saying a speaker of this guy goes around talking? If the bitch says something about the speaker, and this guy plays the speaker, and it's this black guy saying they're talking about girls that they give head and shit, and all you just see it the entire fucking restaurant just looking and like, what the fuck's going on? You ever see that guy? He's a white guy. He puts on his speaker and his Bluetooth speaker in his pocket. Oh, I gotta find a guy. I have to so bad.
Time call. Substitution for Minutemen.
All the way back in Australia, they launched a YouTube group called Misfit Minds.
3-second violation. Minutemen ball. Substitution for the Snowy Owls. Matt Stewart. Substitution for Pacific Pride. 2 points. Himanshu Wartak.
I don't know. I know this YouTube's a lot more easier. You think about it, it's not as restrictive. Like, it's okay to see on TikTok. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. It's just, I find it's too strict. What happens if you decide you want to talk to someone, like you're someone in your community who wants to talk about it, they're having a hard day, and they want you to give them some advice. Now, you give them that advice. Now, what happens? You get taken down. I find that pretty dumb. You can't essentially vent and talk about what happened at work. You're not being sexist. You're just saying what your boss was telling you. Right? You're not being sexist. You're not saying you're sexist. You were literally just talking about a religion, and then your boss said you would get fired for religion or many other things. How is that bad? Just like if I talk about my city being, there's meth heads in the city. How is it wrong for me saying it's true? Go on the news, you'll see it. They're taking away your free speech. They're essentially wanting us to keep quiet in the majority of 99% of the things. for me being a streamer, then I'm not able to help people. The point of being a streamer to me is you're able to talk to people if they need your help. And if you can't do that, then pretty much you're just being a streamer just to entertain at that point and not really talk to them. Like most streamers see it, like if you're a big streamer, obviously you're not going to be able to read all the comments always, as you know. But I'm pretty sure you're still going to be a lot better than all these bigger streamers like I would try to be, and I would still try to read a lot of them. Like how these big streamers don't. Like you ever had Kai Cenat read your message for you subbing for a certain amount? But if that were you, would you try to make that effort like me? If you were big like Kai Cenat, or if I was big like Kai, I know I would. You're telling me you wouldn't make that effort. Trying to name off every sub that you could. And see, even though those millions popping out at once, but anyone that you could namely see, would you shout them out and say thank you for the sub? Did this guy Cenat do it? Does he try to thank people for certain subs? I think you see him. Well, you know how most traders don't do that? That's how you gotta think about it. It's great. There's TikTok is more about, they're more to essentially please people that are big. If you're not big, you don't matter with TikTok. It's like with Twitch. Like with any platform, it's like anything in life. Unless you do something, as you know, to get noticed, it don't really matter, essentially. I don't even matter with Twitch. As much as I stream. If I were to stop streaming right now, like if you were to stop, what do they lose then? Right? There's people that average twice as much as us. Right? So they're not really losing. Do you work tomorrow? You know what our revenue is at right now?
2 points. Number
70. Next year when I do my taxes, I have to claim Twitch on my taxes. I made over $200 probably. Since January started. So, yep. That means I'll have to pay up taxes. You know what that means? Okay, Twitch is in Canada is considered self-employment, okay? So I'll have to, so if I make $1,000 eventually each month, I'll have to claim that to my worker, my disability worker, okay? Number 2, I'll also have to pay taxes on that, and they'll get money back for it. You didn't know that? I'm pretty sure it's the same in the States too. I don't know how the States works for that, but I know for Canada, since it's considered self-employment, that I would get taxed. I would also have to pay out taxes, depending on how much I made that year in Twitch. But I also would make a little bit of money back in the taxes. On top of that, do you know what I make too, since it's considered self-employment? Okay. You know what I get as well? 2 things. Money goes towards my old age pension. Essentially, I can put money toward, I can have it set where they take it, they automatically every year, they'll put a certain amount of old age pension and employment insurance on top of what I owe. So each year I may have to put like $1,000, for example. And then I would put money towards my EI, my old age pension, just from sitting on my ass streaming. You know how I do that? Set my name up as a company. and pay myself as my own employee. That's how you get around it. And you know what that does as well? I can go out to eat. Once I sign up, I'll sign up for a company when my name gets big enough, and I set myself as my own employee. I can go out to eat and say if you were in Hamilton right now, coming to visit, okay? I can bring you to any restaurant. I'll pay for it, get a receipt, send it to my my tax people, and they'll refund me the bill for the thing. All I would have to say is a business meeting. And the government will refund me for that bill. So say if we buy $500 in drinks and liquor, I could say it was a business meeting. Me and you were talking because you're a fellow streamer like me. We're talking about collabing. Which in a sense boosted up my revenue over time at that point, right? If I was really big. You should search if that's like in states like that. I'm pretty sure it's self-employment as well. For Twitch. In North America, Twitch is considered self-employment. You didn't know that? So once you start making a certain amount of money, like even in the States, I think it's 200 or 300 USD every year. Even with TikTok or any kind of streaming platform or content creation platform, if you make at least 200 USD, you have to claim it by law. Or eventually you'll have the IRS come after you for you in your version of the States. That's what I don't know what they are called in Canada, our version of IRS. But I know you guys call it IRS. But you mean stating you're making certain amounts. Right? It's fraud, right? As you know. It's income fraud, technically, and you're frauding the government. You're frauding the government saying you're not making so much, but you actually are. And as you know, for the government, do you know why they get mad? Because they couldn't tax you. They didn't tax you on it. Since they didn't tax you on it, they're mad. That's why they would get upset. That's why most governments get upset. If you don't pay them, if you make a certain amount and you're supposed to be getting, say, you're supposed to be paying $20,000 in taxes, okay? Why do you think they get upset? Because now you're not paying them that $20,000. You should know how governments work, my boy, they're greedy. Twitch never used to be like this originally, I hope you know. There's a lot of streaming platforms, you used to be able to stream on them, and there would be nothing that would go, like, where you would have to claim anything. Like, when you were probably, how old are you, son? 34. When you were about between 16 to 19 years old, okay? That's when I was about 12 to 13. Right? If you were 18, I would have been 12. When you were 19, I would have been, we call it, 13. But essentially, when you were between those ages, YouTube at one point, you know the song Sean Kingston, Beautiful Girl? At one point, when you were around those ages, you were able to put those music, like that music, on your YouTube video and make money. Did you know that? Yeah. They took it off because a lot of artists got mad. On one of my videos, I made over like $300 from that song. Having it included. before. Now you can't. It's pretty dumb, I found. That's why I stopped uploading to YouTube, because YouTube got more strict with audio. And they didn't have like the stuff that they have now, where like what I'm telling you with Spotrix, like you can use like a detection tool. They didn't have that when they took all that shit off. And Twitch was only a thing in 2013. Twitch didn't come out until like 20.
Chuck Williams.
You know, Twitch came out in like 2011, I think. You know, a lot before that. Twitch officially launched in public. Launched in public beta on June 6, 2011. I started in like 2017. TikTok, I think came out in like 2018 or something like that. 2017. Maybe 26. I don't think it would have been 2016. Maybe between 2017 and 2020, maybe. So listen to this. So it released internationally as TikTok in September 2017. Like I said, 2017, I would remember TikTok. It says for this, look at this. TikTok's release timeline depends on the version. So September 2016, originally launched in China under the name Douyin by parent company ByteDance. So it wasn't originally called TikTok. You know what I mean? It was spelled Douyin by some parent company. Then in 2017 September, like a year later, it released internationally as TikTok. You didn't know that? When it released internationally, it was named TikTok. It was renamed to TikTok. But when it was firstly released in China in 2016 of September, it was like Douyin or something like that, Douyin. And it was made by some parent company. But it wasn't originally like called TikTok. It was something totally different. It was only meant for people in China. You didn't know that? Yeah. That's why I don't trust the platform. They've already been known to steal people's information, sell it, and the worst part is, the people's information that they sold, want to hear the worst part? A lot of those people have had identification thefts lately. TikTok, like 2-3 years ago, did a whole investigation, and they had to fucking cut off a lot of their, like, servers. Right? Like, at one point, I don't know if you know this, TikTok was going to be banned in North America. You didn't know that?
For free, Jonathan Corp.
Like, it was gonna... Yeah, because of the things that TikTok does. Because they had to re-update their like, when you went live and you sign up for TikTok originally, it didn't have a TOS where it stayed. Like, I had a TOS as, you know, terms of service. But within the terms of service, it did not state it sold your information, like how Facebook does it, or, you know, I mean, multiple other social media platforms. As you know, when you get a social media platform and it's free, as you know, how they make their money, I hope you know this, when they sell your information. But when you sign up, they tell you in the TOS, the terms of service, we will sell your information once you sign up. Because it is a free-to-use platform. Right? I personally don't... It's a lot safer, they say, now. I have my bank card on my TikTok still, and there's nothing that ever went wrong with it. But I'm just saying, from what, as you know, with what went on with the whole social media on it, what I read on it. Like, it was basically, they didn't tell people that they were selling their information. And as you know, that's illegal. You know what I mean? You're basically lying to people. It's false advertisement. basically saying we're the one company that doesn't sell your information, but secretly behind your backs we do. We're just not going to state it in the TOS. TikTok's already banned in a couple countries already. I hope you know that. Do you know that? Yeah. I'll tell you right now. So, TikTok is completely banned nationwide in a handful of countries, including India, Afghanistan, Iran, and North Korea. Additionally, the United States saw a major federal ban come into effect, leading TikTok to voluntarily suspend its services. Look at this. This is on Google too. Countries with full nationwide ban. TikTok. India banned nationwide since 2020 over national security and data privacy concerns. Afghanistan banned by the Taliban regime, which cited the projection of young people and consistency with Islamic laws. Blocked in Iran, blocked as part of a broader government internet censorship. North Korea completely inaccessible to all citizens. United States, following legislation, major app stores were mandated to remove the app promoting TikTok to voluntary suspend operations in the U.S. China, the international version is unavailable. Those users in mainland China access a strictly regulated sister app called Douyin. Yeah, it's government device ban. App remains active for the public. Dozens of nationwide and organizations prohibit the use of TikTok on government issued or public
2 points.
or federal sector devices due to cybersecurity and data fears regarding its parent company. And this includes North America, Canada, the United States, Europe, the European Union, and Oceania, including Australia and New Zealand. Like when I promote my TikTok on my Twitter, like the post around a giveaway sometimes, like for people to go follow it, majority of the people in my community can't even follow it. Because they're from countries like India and shit like that. Yeah. I didn't know that. So, like, yeah, TikTok's available, but it's not really available everywhere. Twitch pretty much is. Last time I checked, I know Twitch is banned in a few countries, but I don't really think it's banned in a lot. Like, I'll tell you right now. I don't really think it's banned in many countries. Twitch is like, you keep some fucking Korea streaming that shit. Listen to this. No country has placed an outright universal ban on all access to Twitch. However, access to is strictly blocked or heavily restricted for the general public in China, Russia, and in Turkey, while Australia completely restricts it for users under 16 years old. You see my point? Look at China, as you know, is a dictatorship, as you know, pretty much. Right, in with Russia. Turkey, like, there's not really many people in Turkey, as you know. Not everyone has internet, probably. Australia, it's like anyone under 16. New users under 16 are banned from creating accounts. And existing teen accounts were deactivated. So it's only meant for adults, essentially. In Australia. So basically Twitch is fine. YouTube's fine in a lot of countries as well. Last time I checked. You Didn't know that.
For the third quarter. The fourth quarter will start after a brief break.
That's why I say TikTok and do the stream with it, but
60. Burlington Prep
is
Minutemen.
this game expensive? I got it on sale for like $26 or something like that. So I might not even make next later if I end up keep playing. If he won't get mad at me, like, what the fuck? I thought you said it will reach. Yeah, I slept all day.
Substitution for Minutemen.
It's not that cheap on Steam for me in Canada. It's almost like maybe about the same price.
I'm coming.
Steam and PlayStation are also a bit different. Prices cost different.
2 points. Number
It's actually a lot cheaper to play on PC.
I'm about to put 70 on it, straight up. Now we're looking at green. Give me that ball.
Who's watching here?
basket by number 1.
It's the most affordable for games, but to buy the PC is expensive though. Gotta keep up with the parts.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
You gotta think about this crack card. For most new games, for example, I have an RTX 2060, okay? When I first got my PC, I was able to play Fortnite, Call of Duty, pretty much any new game at the time. Now, I can't do that. Desktop PCs, unless you upgrade them, even you Slim, after a while, your 30 series, it's not gonna work for Fortnite.
Why?
Because you're gonna be forced to upgrade it. Like, upgrade the parts. Either upgrade the parts or buy an entirely new PC.
Because the parts stopped working?
No, it's because it's not the parts not working, it's just they're not strong enough. For example, like the Crimson Desert, I can't play it with my RTX 2060. That shit's meant for like the RTX 50 series. It's like you. How the hell are you going to be playing a game that's meant for an RTX 50 series, Slim, when you have an RTX 30? You're probably going to run it, but it's not going to run the best.
Let's go to 70, damn. Let's go to 70. You know how to turn ball.
My PC doesn't run Fortnite. End stream, it won't do both. I will try to load up Fortnite for you guys one day again. And watch, my PC will crash. I brought my PC to a shop before, multiple times to try to fix the issue. I've had new thermal paste put down before. I've had my PC fully cleaned out and did not fix it. Certain PCs, after a while, they go out of date. There's nothing you can do.
It's done.
Big thank you to all the fans, students, and parents who made it out tonight. Your support is what makes athletic events like this possible.
Good game, y'all. Good game. My man. Good game, man. Hey, I came through with it tonight, but it was fun, wasn't it? Always, man. You got that. I'll catch you next time. All right,
72
bro.
on him, and I'm a rookie.
And on top of that, I have to cut down my resolution to 720 or 920 at 60 FPS.
I'm a champ.
Why the fuck am I going to play 60 FPS on PC? On Fortnite. On Fortnite. On PC, bro.
How'd it go?
He was
You must be
incredible.
on some serious
Completely
crack card.
outclassed the starch kid.
Yeah, except for nobody was
If
there
you're
to
telling
see
me
it.
you're able to crack 90s
The scout couldn't make
and
it.
do all that
DC
and
sent him
more
to
what
a
I could do.
Tournament in New York last
Britt, think of
week.
this. You can probably barely beat me on console.
to go to
I can
LA.
beat you on console with this
I need
keyboard and
to-
mouse.
Go to the open run and catch
I'm
on with
telling
the
you for a
EYPL
fact, it's
team.
not gonna be the same
Yeah,
play.
money
If
is
you try
tight
to play
right
the way
now,
I
MP.
play,
Business is slow. We just
and you
put
like
in
to
a new
rush
hood
people like
range.
crazy,
It was stretch
you're
real
gonna
quick.
die
I
like
get
crazy.
it. But this
Because
could be
most
my
of the
last
people that
chance to
got
get in front of
PCs got
scouts,
fucking top
like
tier
real
PCs
scouts.
So
when they
let's
play.
just call the guy
You gotta
from
think
BCC.
about this.
If he'll
On
come watch
Fortnite,
another
it's a
game.
high
He seemed
FPS
really
game.
interested when he talked to your
No,
It
I'm
father.
doesn't
not
just
kidding.
depend
He's not
on your
coming.
internet. It also
I
depends on
need
your
to be where
gaming
the
computer
competition
itself.
is.
Okay.
So, say if your computer,
What's the plan?
say if Slim's computer, for example,
I don't know.
as he,
Okay, so
he
you
knows,
just
is
show
the
up to
30
some
series.
world-famous
Now, say
guy's
if his
gym,
other parts are
uninvited.
better than mine as well,
So what happens when
and
you get
then
turned
he
away?
has, I don't know, a 280 hertz monitor,
Look, and
a
we
way
are
better
not
keyboard
going
than
to
mine,
sit
a
here
way
and
better
do
mouse than mine.
Yeah, no way.
Right, as in, the mouse is low MS.
To wake up,
You
son.
need
Same
to
with
wake up, Dad.
the monitor's like 0.1 ms, 0.5, something like
I'm
that.
sorry, but what
Mine's
did
only a
you do when you
75
needed
hertz
to make a
monitor.
name for
I'm
yourself
telling you,
as a
he's gonna win that 1v1 battle. If
moved
he
to
was the
New
same skill level as me,
Because
he
no
would
one cares
destroy
about
me.
us here.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I don't understand.
monitor
what
would
this
not
urgency
respond
is
in
about. What
time.
is so wrong with Central Valley?
And by
It's
the
a
time I
wasted
responded,
year,
I'd
Mom.
already be dead. I
Wasted,
deal with it
gone.
already.
I'd have to transfer
I
somewhere
dealt
to
with
get
it before.
anyone to notice me.
It all
And
depends on the monitor.
Every year you don't
The
get
monitor
drafted,
and also
it's
the
another
PC.
year your draft
Because
stock
if your
tanks.
PC starts to lag or starts to do anything like that, you're gonna feel it.
Listen, I've
My
got an
console pulls
opportunity to do something
120.
Amazing here.
Bro, if I unhook my Elgato
It's
right
a
now, I could
small
fucking
window.
play. I could stream through my console and stream through you at
let it
120.
close.
Son,
Why the hell
you just need to hang in.
would I go
No!
stream on my
Keep
PC to
working
go
at
play
it.
Fortnite?
You both are.
You
You're
know
not
what I mean?
listening to me.
Just to go play
I need to
60
do something
FPS,
right
like
now.
720p.
Or else I'm gonna
That's
be
garbage.
stuck in the
That's
middle of
garbage
nowhere,
resolution,
and
bro.
nobody would ever
Especially
notice me,
for a
and then
stream.
life would just pass me by.
This concept looks
I'm not
better,
doing it.
in my opinion.
And I'm not hungry.
And P,
Hey, MP?
Bro, I ain't gonna do it.
Yes, but you don't stream Procore. If you want to stream and not lag and not crash,
Hey,
like my
what's up
PC is
again?
not gonna
It's your boy
fucking
MP, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys one of my favorite shooting drills.
play Crimson. There's
Now,
no
it's
fucking
not the
way.
most
That game
glamorous
just
thing to put
dropped.
in a video, but hey, it's what all your favorite hoopers are doing behind the scenes. So let's check it out.
My graphics card came out in like 2017 or some shit like that. Like, this is what you guys got to realize. Like, yeah, I could play with the GTX 1060, it says, but like that's the minimum. To play Crimson Desert at minimum settings, targeting at upscale 1080 resolution at 30 FPS. Bro, my console pulls more. The fuck's the point of buying it? Bro, I couldn't even stream Hogwarts Legacy for you guys. On my PC, the fucking thing, if you were on my content by that time, Pracker, before I got my Elgato. And I tried to load up fucking, instead of using the PS Remote Play because it was kept fucking crashing. On Spider-Man, I switched to Hogwarts on my PC and that shit fucking crashed so hard. It froze on me in the beginning mission. It literally froze and then the game exited on Steam. Shit. Do you think that, buddy? Are you on drugs? You must be on some serious crack.
Somebody seen my game? Yo,
What kind of crack you smoking today, Pracar?
yo, 6x33, appreciate for the follow, bro. Thank you. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Appreciate it. Hope y'all having a good night. Well, good morning now. What is this? What? Remove that. walk in my house. That's not.
Oh, and I don't use AMD. My PC's Intel. It's not AMD. I hope you know this.
Yeah, I'm open run. X16 my core.
Okay. What
Story, bro.
time is your flight
Trying
again?
to get the player
10:30.
done.
But Miss Patty's on her way in 5, so plenty of time, Dad.
All right.
And you make sure you thank her. That is a long ride to the
Top
airport.
line
You act
50
like you didn't
series,
raise me
bro, with
with
an
manners, Mom.
i9.
Do you make sure you
Look,
have
there's
everything?
one
Your
right here.
contact solution, your cell
RTX
phone charger.
5080,
Yeah, I'm all
16
good.
gigabytes, 2 terabytes.
So, hey,
that's fucking
look.
$4,000.
I know it's costing you a lot to send me out there, but I'm gonna try to make it. No, I am gonna make it up to you. I promise. I'll work extra shifts at the diner whenever you need me to.
Hey, well, don't worry about that.
$4,000.
It's always been tight, but we've been able to make it work. I just want you to stay locked in, because this might not happen again.
For real. Thank you, both of you.
Like
this is the biggest
$4,000 for this
opportunity
one,
of my life, and I promise
$2,000,
I'm not gonna waste it.
$2,700. This is
Is
for the
everything all set,
i9.
Dion?
Oh yeah,
This one has an AMD Ryzen 7 RTX 5060.
$4,000 for a gaming
$2,711.
All right, well, we know you're going to be
Buying a
incredible.
car.
But if it doesn't work out, for whatever reason,
Trying to tell him, Pracker, trying to tell me I can go buy a PC, etc. What the hell kind of crack you smoking, bro?
we know that you'll figure it
Clearly, you
out.
don't live where I live.
There's no other options. So let it all work out, right, Dad?
That's right.
Nah, don't matter, bro. Pre-built or not, bro.
Miss-
Do you know how
Is that
much a
Miss Patty
fucking
Cole?
RTX 50
Alright.
fucking part is?
Love you guys.
We love you too.
Just a part is between $500 to almost $1,000. That's just for one part. Then you gotta get a motherboard that matches it,
Oh, you just got a technical now,
right?
Tyler.
You don't want to get a shitty motherboard.
Yeah.
Because if you get a shitty motherboard,
You too.
You good?
Yeah.
then you
I
need a
just
decent
can't
power
believe I'm
supply.
here right now.
I get it, but you ain't got time to be starstruck. First round's about to start.
It's not cheap.
I know it's a long flight from Vermont.
Maybe where you are, Pracker,
as much
but
as
in
I
a
can
North
be.
American's perspective, me
Thanks
for
again for
me
the
being in
invite. Being here
Canada,
means everything.
to get a top line, bro, it is
Tape
not
is
cheap
simple,
like you
something
it says
else.
it.
But a
You
tape
say
will get you so far.
there's no fucking way
Yeah, I
you.
understand.
Like, look,
Swing that ball.
489. That's just for
Coaches wanna
one
see you
part.
do it in high pressure situations against legitimate comp.
Wanna go talk about power supply?
Now today in the gym, I got two Cub League coaches. Coach Troy with the High Flyers and Coach Weber with Union Elite. I got them to hold off on committing their final roster spot for the summer until they can see you play.
That's amazing. Thanks again.
That's a
Deanna.
shitty one.
Wait,
That's not
those
gonna do
aren't
anything.
EYBL teams, are they? Because I'm not familiar with it.
Nah, Shoe Circuit roster's been locked for a long time, MP. But these are great clubs. You get a spot on either, scouts will see you face plenty of dudes from the 2KU 250. Hey, swing that ball!
All I want.
Yeah, I already know this.
Speaking of which,
I already
this
knew
morning
all
you were up
that.
against the squad with Nick Hunter. He's a
But you're
small
trying to
forward
say to
from
me
here
that
in
it's
LA.
cheap right now.
219 on
No,
the
it's
250.
not.
You outplay him, both coaches gonna want you.
Everything's
on the
went
spot,
up.
Guaranteed.
Bet.
I was gonna
Locked
buy a
in.
PC
All right,
before I
let's get
bought
to
my
it.
PS5 like last year,
Let me
2
see
years
something.
ago.
Put it up,
It was an
put it up.
RTX 5080 with an AMD Ryzen 9, liquid cooled, fucking almost had fucking 2 terabytes storage, internal and external.
Dang, 2 terabytes.
Yeah, bro. You know how much it would have cost me?
How much?
$2,000.
Dang.
Bought my PS5 a year later. AI bought all the fucking GPUs and CPUs and shit like that, and that shit went from $2,000 almost to like $4,000 to $6,000. Bro, it's not cheap. I already knew that. I already knew because of AI. You didn't have to tell me that, bro. I already knew that. I knew that before you even told me. There's no way you're even without the AIs buying, it's not cheap. If you're telling me you can come up with $2,000 just like that, being where you are, I'd be pretty surprised. You're telling me you can get $2,000 just out of your pocket somehow. Just from without having, if you do not even have a savings, how would you pull that out? You'd have to get a loan to get that. Don't matter. And even without the GPUs being, with the AIs buying them, they're still like... Okay, when the 5080 first dropped, do you know how much the part was? Originally? Fucking almost $2,000, bro. Just for one part. The Intel Core i9, before the AI started buying all of like the AI, like the Intels and all that different like, bunch of shit, the i9 was originally like $900. Now it's like 12 to 13. Even starting out originally without AI buying it all, like the i9 is stuck at $907. I ain't no buy no i5. But I'll be honest, if I'm gonna go buy a PC, I'm not gonna go waste my money practically. I go stream on console and do the same shit. Do the exact same shit you're doing on PC, and I would never have to go upgrade my parts.
Yo, sick.
I'd rather buy top of the line so I don't have to upgrade. Look at this way. When I got my PC sent to me for free, even though I got it for free, even if I would have bought this, okay? Look how long it's lasted. I had this thing since 2019. And it's still fucking working. I still play GTA. I still play Lego games. I just can't play high quality games. I can go play my console for that. I like top quality. Yeah, I've been told, why don't I go with AMD? You gotta understand this. For me to buy an AMD PC, I have to get it liquid cooled. I've been told this by multiple people who stream like me with AMD PCs. And they all told me when they started off with fans, they regretted not doing it where they were having it liquid cooled. If it's gonna be AMD and not Intel, it has to be liquid cooled. AMD's, yeah, it's a lot cheaper than Intel, I'll be honest. It's a lot cheaper route. Like I can get an AMD Ryzen 9 liquid cooled PC, like I said, top of the line for like 3-4 grand, maybe 5-6 grand now. Even before the AI prices went up, it was like $2,000. Now, even before the AI prices went up, the AMD top line, like I said, was $2,000. Top line Intel was like $6,000 at the time. So, in reality, it's yeah, I understand AMD heats up too much, but there's no other way. Going to an i5, you gotta understand, I stream. If I want to stream on multiple platforms eventually, there's no point in me buying an i5. It's not gonna do nothing for me. See, since you don't try to stream high quality games, or you don't stream like how I do TrackCar, yeah, for sure, the i5 is definitely worth it for you. 100%. You know what I mean? You don't need much because you're not really trying to stream, you're just trying to enjoy the game. Like anyone else would be able to enjoy the game at a decent quality. Right? Now, if you include streaming into that, you'll put a lot more stress on your PC without a game capture connected into it. Now you think about this. When you're streaming, you're using your GPU. So now, how are you going to game? If a lot of your stress is on your stream for your GPU, how do you expect to game a high FPS game without crashing? You're not going to be able to. There's going to be so much lag and high ping, it won't even be worth playing it at that point.
What, streaming and playing it on that PC?
Well, if a PC is out, if a piece, for example, like if I were to get an i5, there'd be no point in me streaming. I might as well quit then and there. I might say, so goodbye to streaming career.
Do you think my PC will still be able to stream and play FiveM and all that?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
PC's a lot newer than mine. I can stream FiveM fine. I have a 2060. But I'm just saying, like, if I were to get something like TrackCar, saying like an i5 or something like that, I might as well just quit streaming. I'd fucking crash every day on a game.
Yeah, because
then Even if I eventually want to upgrade to the i9, I'd have to buy a new motherboard and I have to buy a proper graphics card that's actually gonna work with the i9. Because not all parts work together. Not all parts are compatible. So essentially, I'd have to make sure that part I'd buy for the i5, the motherboard, would be compatible with an i9. Or not, I'd be wasting my money. It's just a waste then.
Me. Let's go. Yeah.
Nice work, MP. Nice work.
Hey, I appreciate that,
Well,
Dion.
it'd be like for you. Why would you go waste your money on a PC if it's not going to give you what you want?
All right, let's take a walk.
Or if you're going to eventually have to upgrade it in a couple years.
So do I got any offers
When
yet?
I buy a PC, the reason why I like buying top of the line is I don't have to
Disrespect,
upgrade it
sir,
for like the next
but I
10
gotta
years,
catch a
7, 8
plane to
years.
Vermont in like 3 hours, so if I don't, I might miss my flight.
All right, then I won't waste no more of your time.
But that gives you 7 to
Coach Troy
8
and
years
Coach
of
Weber both
good,
want you on this squad.
fucking high quality gaming.
I want to talk to you first.
Yeah, sure. Before we go, do you got any advice?
Right, you're not
Most
getting
important
low
thing for you to
quality,
figure
you're
out
getting a
is which
very
teams
high
will bring out the
experience
best.
for gaming.
Now, they got different rosters, different cultures, different strengths and weaknesses. You got to make a big boy decision here.
Appreciate that. I hear you. Let's do it.
All right, let's go talk to Coach Troy. He'll tell you all about the high flyers. Coach Troy, MP.
What are you doing, high member mine, MP? You should be out here running with the big boy.
Well, it's not easy convincing your parents to move across the country. But listen, I'm ready to take on the world. I just need my chance.
We
I'm
love that
getting
kind of
tired.
attitude here at the High Flyers. Some other club teams,
I'm not getting off
they
yet.
want you to
I'm
fall in
getting
line,
tired of
cater to
playing
what
with
they want
Assassin's
you to
Creed,
do.
man. I'm getting
But
tired
it's
as
our
well.
job to make you look good.
playing that
With
game.
our
I'm throwing on some
roster,
2K,
you look
yeah.
pretty great, okay? We
Yeah,
got
I'm
one
having
of the
fun in the story
top-ranked
mode,
players,
too.
Devontae Mills. You heard of him?
Yeah, his name sounds
Told you
familiar.
the story.
Okay.
Told you it's fun.
He's
I
ranked
just haven't beat the
69
third one
in
yet.
the country, and he
for
is a
third
guard
game.
that can do everything.
Yeah, oh, you're gonna
but
get
he's
you're gonna go. Someone
good.
told me
Okay, if
you get
want an easy
you get
basket,
suspended in the second
he's
game
your guy,
automatically.
and I know you
So don't
connect with
worry,
him
it's
on a
normal.
personal level too.
Whoa, coach. I get buckets any which way, but
Yeah, they'll suspend you for one game.
Lying.
You're right. He's a smart man.
And because he's so smart, he's going to weigh out all his options.
Oh, you're talking about Union Elite. Those guys are okay, but they're a little old school if you ask me. You don't look old school to me, MP.
I'm so
The boy's 18. He don't know what he is yet.
I'm just having a little fun. You know, you take as much time as you need, okay? No pressure, obviously. Go talk to Coach Weber and see where you stand.
Hey, nice talking to you, coach.
All right.
Be in touch.
Bro, every time I fucking play this Mo, bro,
Coach
I
Weber.
swear to God, I don't know how the hell I don't rank this guy. This guy don't even get the fucking basket. This guy Carrington, and then somehow he still beats me in the fucking challenge.
You got one club league season left. You need to make
Like
the
I
most
thought it
of
has to
it.
be
You wanna
where
get
his
off
team
before this motherfucker
himself
make it to the
shoots
league.
it.
That's the goal, isn't it? The NBA?
Yeah, for starters.
Okay. Yeah, I bet people telling you crazy for dreaming that big.
Oh, all the time.
But they don't know what it means to set your sights high and give everything you got to get there. Now, you join Union Elite, you're going to work you harder than you ever been worked before. That's what it takes to get where you need to go. And you need to go somewhere big.
I'm not gonna lie, coach. I like the sound of that.
Okay, well, we got an amazing group of young men like yourself who won't settle for mediocrity.
Well, actually, could you go more into that? Like, how would I fit into your system?
Oh, okay, well, you know, most of the guys been teammates going on 2 years now. And in the club league circuit, that's big. They know how to play together and make the right play. Highest ranked player is Brendan Harris, ranked 68 on 250.
Ooh, this sounds legit.
Oh yeah, he's got a future in the league. You know, things break right for him. But more importantly for you, he's a big who can finish on the inside and out. Great on the pick and roll, pick and pops, beast on the boards and protecting the paint. Now, if that's the kind of player that's going to bring out the best in your game, Union Elite's a no-brainer.
Well, I gotta go over it with Dion a little bit more, but hey, I appreciate the talk, coach.
You got it. You got it.
All right, well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what you thinking?
I don't know, man. My head's kinda spinning.
When it comes to big decisions like this, you can debate yourself forever. But I always find that the right answer is in my gut. Do this. Picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
I'm lost, Dion. Can we go over it all one more
Yeah,
time?
for sure, for sure. All right, first up, we got the High Flyers. Now, your best teammate there is a point guard. And Coach Troy is a little more modern in his approach to his players.
Right.
Then you got Union Elite. Your best teammate there is a big man, and Coach Weber's a little more old school, but he gets results.
True.
He sent like 15 dudes to the NBA. Now, they're both excellent coaches, and they both care about their players. You just got to figure out which kind of team you want to play for and which type of coaching you respond to.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, that all sounds pretty clear.
All right. Now, picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
Did you pick our club team yet?
Yeah.
Who did you pick?
No, I'm still in the story.
It's in story. It says pick
Oh, I picked Union Elite. Union Elite, it's more about, like, if you want people that's more, like, you're going to get, like, so you know each game, if you do, like, passing a lot and you get scores together, it, like, moves up your, like, morale and makes it, you guys will play better that game. That has a bigger chance of boosting up quicker. The other team just builds your fans more. I choose Union Elite. From what I've been told, people that are good at this game pick Union Elite.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't, though. So.
You didn't pick Union Elite?
You say they're better than me. You're going to pick that Union Elite.
What'd you pick? High Flyers?
Union.
Excuse me, Coach Webb. I'm ready to join Union Elite, sir.
Wise decision, young man. Just how I know you made it without any Deion's input.
See? He's not just tough on his players, he's tough on everybody. But if he can handle it, he'll mold you into something special.
I'm really looking forward to the structure you'll provide.
Oh, now the magic's in the work, MP. Now you give me everything you got, we'll make something special together.
All right, but before all that, I gotta help this young man move his life from Vermont to LA in about 72 hours.
Bro, I had great timing and everything, bro. That's some bullshit.
I'll leave you to it.
All right.
Looking forward to joining the team, sir.
Yes. Right.
I know what you're thinking. Did I make the right choice?
Actually, I'm thinking about tacos. Man, I'm starving. This is my first time in LA.
You're gonna be great here.
I know I got like a million things to do and only like 3 days to do them, but honestly, it feels like there's a weight lifted from my shoulders. All I ever wanted was a shot to prove myself, and thanks to you, I'm getting that. I mean, for real, it feels like a Hollywood movie.
You got a unique chance to do something special here, MP. Don't waste a second of it.
Oh, I won't. I'm a hard worker. You won't have an issue with that, I promise.
That's what I like to hear. Now, as far as getting an apartment and all that, don't even worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Really?
You just gotta call your folks and let them know your life's about to change. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds fire. But hey, do you mind if I get some shots up before I go?
Come on now. My gym is your gym. Welcome to the fam.
Hey, I appreciate that, Deion.
Now, you got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Crazy. You already passed me in the
But
story.
you're here now, so let's make the most of it. So you got to ball out to get on the 2K U250 and start climbing that ladder. But all games ain't weighted equally. How so? Well, MP's got to play well in front of scouts. Scouts show up to games where there's players on the 2K U250. Now, the coach gave me a schedule, and I already highlighted all the games you're going to be going up against guys on the 2K U250. Now, someone in your position has to ball out every night, but you really got to ball out these nights. That's how you move the needle.
Believe me, I know. I've seen all of your videos.
All right. Other thing to keep your eye on is the EYBL showcase. Now, I know you're a little disappointed you didn't catch on with the EYBL team.
I was, but it's like you said, I'm here now, so I'm going to make the most of that.
Hey, you're learning already. The good news is, if you make your all-star team, you get to play in the showcase game against the EYBL Select, which is basically their all-star team.
Dad, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's fire, Deion.
That's exposure. scouts from all over show up to that showcase.
And when MP does what MP does,
That's money in the bank.
I appreciate you walking us through all this, man. You know something? It reminds me of the culinary industry. But instead of scouts and the 2K U250, we have critics and Michelin stars.
You have to forgive my dad. He's a chef, so he loves talking everything
You a
restaurant.
chef?
Yeah.
I went to culinary school.
No way.
Yeah.
No way, man. I mean, I own a diner. I used to do fine dining back in New York, but we moved to Vermont to start a family.
Man, I thought I might want to switch up careers after my pro hooping days was over. No, but basketball's in my blood. Can't leave the game alone. Plus, restaurant work, man, that's hard. No, MP, I hope you got respect for what this man's doing. Most folks ain't cut out to do it.
I got respect for everything he does.
All right. Well, if you got the same work ethic as your old man, you're going to be just fine.
Thanks, Dion.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
I got it.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Dion.
Oh, whoa, this reminds me of when I moved to New York.
Dad,
Yeah.
were you scared? I mean, when you know, took that big swing towards your dreams, were you scared?
Little bit. But I knew I regretted it for the rest of my life if I didn't at least try. Hey, you nervous? Look, hey, I know it's a big deal, but you always rise to the occasion.
Do I?
Yeah.
Because you're sacrificing your entire career to make all this happen. And all I've done up until now is complain about growing up in Vermont. So after all that, I just feel like I owe it to you and Mom to make this happen.
Whoa. You don't owe me anything, all right? I'm your father. And I didn't sacrifice my career. My priorities just changed. Look, MP, I don't have any regrets, okay? And I know this is gonna sound corny, but I believe everything happens for a reason. I mean, who knows what would have happened if we stayed in New York, right? Right? But you're here. And you have a chance to make your dreams happen. And you owe it to yourself to make it happen. Right?
That's exactly what I need to hear, Pops.
You got it. You got it.
Like how?
Appreciate it for the follow. Thank you. $50 CR. Appreciate it for that follow. See what else I can do.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here with my bro, big dog Brandon Harris. Hey, what's up, B?
What up, MP? Welcome to the team, bro.
I appreciate you, fam. Yo, so tell all my followers what's it like running with Union Elite.
I mean, it's all about growing the game, right? We work on fundamentals and playing basketball the right way.
I see you. And in your words, describe what it's like running our offense, because you know I have my thoughts, but I'd like to hear what you got to say.
I mean, we got me, so, you know, we play inside out, but I draw double teams, so everybody eat.
All right, it's giving Wemby vibes,
Right.
But, yo, what's up with this dude, Jaden Moore? Like, I hear he's supposed to be him, ranked 184 on the 250, but...
He legit. He like to get to the hoop and finish. More of a slasher than a shooter, but got a mix of street ball in his game. From Chicago, so you know how they get down.
All right, all my followers, listen up. I want you to know we get buckets in Vermont, too.
Say that, dude.
Do they have clocks in Vermont? Time for warm-ups. Wrap it up. Let's head to the court. Tell them that.
No.
How's everyone feel?
Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago? I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. You got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams. A lot of turnover for Team Ballers. And Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find this spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Lamont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Tito Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. And he makes both free throws. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
A nice shot by Robert.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Union Elite with the ball. Down low. And Diaz! Yes! And a nice assist from Bird.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
Moore. That's in for his first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Here's Diaz. Outside, Harris. Knocks it down from distance.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Now here's Bertie. Moore goes in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. Brandon Harris picking this one up. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
And the second free throw is good.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces, and the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team.
Now here's Diaz. Pass to Robert. Back to Diaz. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Team Ballers with the rebound. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Right wing. Robert from the outside. Pasco pulls it in. Outside, Moore. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Outside, Diaz. Finds Bird from beyond the arc. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Totally in control right there. Jake looking like another Bird right there.
Chalk up 2 right there.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Union Elite lead. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now here's Bertie. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And they take the lead.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And Diaz. To the right side. Robert from the outside. Rodriguez grabs the board.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Now MP. Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for Team Ballers. Mark Wong. Kenji Summers. Substitution for
Team Ballers with the lead.
Substitution for Team Ballers. Sonny Hill. James Bertie. Cody Etherington.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming. Nice shot by Bird. Not every young player can hit the midi, because honestly, they don't practice it as much.
Moore can't hit it. And so Union Elite has it here. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Mitchell, guarded by Etherington. Bird outside. Mitchell outside. Lets the three fly. Kept alive. Tries at three. Bird with the bucket. And it's all knotted up.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Pass to Moore. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Here's Bertie. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Now MP. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for Team Ballers. Arnaldo Rodriguez. Substitution for Union Elite.
Moore with the good look. Bullock pulls it in. Union Elite trail. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true the coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Now Etherington.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Pasco. Moore outside. Three-pointer. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Union Elite ball. Substitution for Union Elite. Jaden Samuel.
Diaz with it. To the left wing. It's good from the top of the key.
Number 1.
And here Team Ballers have it. To the middle. Here's Moore. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
Now here's Diaz. Back to Bird. Clock at 6. Shoots over Bertie. The shot from Bird, no good. So it's Team Ballers now. To the paint. Rodriguez outside. This one for 3. Here's Pasco. And there's the call on Etherington. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Diaz. Past MP. Just 5 on the clock.
Stay on him.
The buzzer sounds indicating the shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's Etherington. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's more from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
He plays in this central role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. Team Muller's out in front, up by 5. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. And you know, guys, Jaden Moore has really been making it happen in this one.
He was just feeling it in the first half. And so far, so good this quarter.
Let's see if he can keep it going, though, because you know the team will at least attempt to make some adjustments.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of it. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
The first one falls. That one misses, so he splits the free throws. Diaz with it, and he's picked up by Berti. Finds Bird. Here's MP. Shot from the top of the key, and off the left side of the rim, and it scrolls down and in for him. Team Baller is leading. Outside, Moore. A three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, it's MP. Started by Moore. Now here's Berti. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
I love that Berti understands that if the mid-range shot is there, you got a clean look at the basket, you have to take it.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Now MP. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Etherington with it. Pass to Pasco. Now Moore. They get it back. Shot's good by Pasco. Here's Diaz. And here's Robert. There's the triple. Union Elite again can't hit it. Etherington with it. Guarded now by Diaz. Outside, Moore. Berti. Etherington outside. Pass to Moore. Shot clock at 5. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Union Elite trail. MP high post. Moore on him. And he comes up with the deuce.
The defense allowed him to get to his spot. High efficiency offense in the paint.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Berti. Outside, Moore. Pasco. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
That's just Moore reading the defense and making the right play.
And Diaz. Bird outside. Diaz. MP outside. There's the 3. Drops it in from long range.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
Sonny Mahia, Kenji Summers. Substitution for Union Elite.
Outside Bertie. Kicks it to Summers. From outside the arc. They get it back. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
When you have that much of a size advantage, there's no doubt. Just take it to the hoop and lay it home.
What a game we've seen from Jaden Moore. You can see why he's so highly touted. And tonight, he's definitely lived up to that hype.
And if you look at the eye test between Moore and a guy like MP, Moore looks like he's on a different level. You can't ignore the ease at which he's getting his points.
Three-pointer Bird. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Kicks it to Summers. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range.
Answers right back with a three of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
MP. Here's Sami. And he makes no mistake on the dunk.
32.
Huge play, and they need more like it because second chance points are going to be a key for them.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
And if only they'd been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now.
Now here's Bird. He's got 11. Here's MP. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Ballas.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Here's Etherington. Blocked. Bird outside. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Bertie. Summers. Counted.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Timeout on the court. Substitution for Union Elite.
Etherington outside. Pass to Moore. Over Bird. And again, no good by Team Ballers. MP. Robert down low. Rodriguez on him. Second shot chance. And it's MP missing.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable. Right now, he needs to find another way to contribute besides shooting the ball. He just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter.
Here's Etherington. Outside Bertie. Moore. The three-pointer is off the mark.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot. This is not over yet, but they need points here.
Team Ballers with the lead. Back to Bertie. Pasco, covered by Robert.
2 minutes.
Here's Moore.
2 minutes.
Again, the miss by Jaden Moore.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
Here's MP. Team Ballers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Over to the wing. Etherington for three. Diaz grabs the miss.
And you can't ask for a better look. It was almost too open from that time around.
Here's MP. And money on the bank shot. So it's Team Ballers now. 3-point lead. Pass to Moore.
What?
Trying to get back on track, and it's good for 2.
This is the kind of player Moore is. He steps up, he takes a shot, and he makes a big one right there.
MP inside. Moore's there. And it's Team Ballers. Shot from 16. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Until you get suspended in the
Outside,
second game.
MP.
I'm on the third. I'm on, yeah, you get suspended in the second.
What a beautiful shot to bring him within 3.
And with the lights bright and the clock winding down, Drew Robert is making his mark on this game. Crucial moments to follow, but that was a big one.
Berti from long range.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
They absolutely need a 3.
The drive by MP. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring him within 1.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
And they commit an intentional foul. You see another one, so they push him into the penalty.
And coach was calling for that foul. You can't let the opposing team run out the clock.
To get back into this now, they're going to need some help from some missed free throws.
Second personal foul.
And now they decide to intentionally foul.
Lume Diaz. Third personal foul.
Here's Etherington. And so they foul intentionally.
Lume Diaz. Fourth personal foul. At the line for Team Ballers.
And the first one of 2 is no good. Heartbreaker there.
For 2.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up by 2. Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to find a good look.
There's always this debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or 3 to win. If it were up to me, I'd pound it down low, get a high-quality shot in tight.
MP with the look. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. From deep three-point range. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us.
Oh, this one I got all 3 stars.
Oh, wow.
So glad you're here with us in Los Angeles for some overtime in this club circuit game.
Went to a different city.
Yeah, but you're talking to someone who didn't even play sports games.
Now Etherington.
I know, I scored 72 points.
Now Rodriguez. And he makes that one.
That's where his points need to come from.
My team got
Realistically, I mean,
71,
Rodriguez has
and
to
another
be
team
as
got
effective as
53.
possible inside.
Outside, MP.
I scored like 99% of the
Pulls up
baskets.
on the elbow. That shot is off.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Inside. And Harris with the rejection.
Yeah, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
It's MP missing. Just a small lead for them.
And a chance to make it a little bit bigger right here, though.
Good! Nice speed inside as well. Looking for some good shots.
Past MP.
2 minutes.
Extra time here. Just over a minute into overtime.
Is it just me, or does it feel like he's gotten every rebound in this game?
That's because he practically has. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something that we're going to see often.
Now here's Berti. Now Moore. Beyond the arc. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Passes to MP. A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's Moore. That ball's coming off of Berti's feed.
If there's a lane to the bucket, Moore's going to make his move. He's explosive and aggressive.
MP. Moore covering. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Ballers. Moore with it. Now guarded by MP. Berti from long range. No good there.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Yeah, Drake, something special, and on top of that, a little bit of lady luck.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Because this big man always delivers.
They could more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession, though.
Right side, Berti. And yep, it's good.
And Berti stays ready when the game is tight. They needed that bucket, and he went out and got it.
Outside, MP. Pulls up on the wing. Again, MP missing.
He's not been much help to them in overtime offensively. Maybe he's just exhausted at this point.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Union Elite. What's your take, guys?
In trying to figure out how they want to finish this game offensively.
No matter what they decide, play hard all the way to the final whistle.
Outside, MP. Connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5. Now Etherington. Tight defense on him. And it's Diaz with the foul. And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one. He drops the first one, and that'll increase their lead to 6. And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line. And now it's a 7-point game. And time called here. Union Elite. Your thoughts here, guys?
I hope they're coming up with something special in that huddle because they need it.
This is a tricky situation, to say the least.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Drew Robert, second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Shooting.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
So we see Team Ballers pick up the win here.
They really came together as a team tonight and earned it. But give some credit to Jaden Moore. He's a big reason why they came away victorious. And I want to see if he can keep stringing together games like this.
And there was a lot of talk coming into this one about MP.
You know, even with the loss, I still liked what I saw from MP tonight. There were moments when you could really see flashes of his potential. I'm looking forward to seeing more from this kid.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
I lost my first game.
So Team Ballers win the opening possession.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Now Etherington. Some solid defense right there from Lune Diaz. Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Berti and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite, Moon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. Shots good by Pasco. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
To the inside. That falls, coming off of Berti's feed. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim. Made the D look like they were glued to the floor right there.
Well, for the most part, they were standing still.
And maybe he's not the most explosive player on the court, but still, if you give him a clear lane to the bucket, he will throw it down on you.
Now here's Moore. And he uses the glass on the layup.
If there's a lane to the bucket, Moore's gonna make his move. He's explosive and aggressive.
MP outside.
Yeah, I was, but I'm getting bored of that. I've been streaming for so long.
Wow, hard finish there,
I'm probably
guys.
getting off
And
swing.
only one hand
now?
needed for it.
Well, sometimes that's all you need.
I'll see you later, bro.
Pass to Berti.
Yeah.
Good night.
Here's Rodriguez. Back to Berti. And it's in there. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now here's Rodriguez. Right side, Moore. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. He's 2 for 2.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP. Team Ballers with the lead. Pass to Pasco. Off target from outside.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax. Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Yep, that one goes. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K YouTube 50 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Now MP. Poked away. And stolen by Moore. Berti with the ball. And it's Ford picking him up.
Can you believe this? Tenacity. That's the best way to describe her on defense.
So both teams changing it up here. Both teams looking change here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now MP, and he's got 6 points for him. That's good from 17 feet away. Here's Smith. Pass to Dykstra. Here's Smith. Summers with just 5 to shoot. Here's Mahil. And Team Ballers miss again.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Here's Dykstra. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team. And that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Here's Team Ballers now, leading by 5. Here's Dykstra, and he jumps it down.
This is just too easy for the offense. When you expect to get dunked on.
No real sense of urgency there because of that. Easy.
Yeah, but the D has to put up more of a fight there. That's an unacceptable effort. Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
Pass to Smith. Here's the three. Mitchell brings down the board. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
From the baseline, and again it's MP. So it's Team Ballers now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Wong. Fades and shoots. And it's Team Ballers with another one.
He should save that fadeaway move for when he needs it.
Here's MP. And again, Union Elite in the bucket.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Here's one. He's got 9. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true the coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Here's Summers. Pass to Smith. Dykstra. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
His passing is locked in, even when the man is in motion.
Here's MP. Nice shot from the wings. Here's Summers. Lets it go from deep. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Team Ballers on top, up by 1, and we'll return right after this break. And guys, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere so far.
You love his aggression offensively. He's made his living in the paint.
Not settling. He's gone right at their necks, really pressing that attack.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
MP.
Heads-up play by the offense, finding a soft spot in the D and getting the flush.
Poor resistance at the rim.
Yeah, I'd like to see more energy on the defensive end. Never want to allow easy looks.
Outside Berti, and here's more from the arc. That one's good. He's only missed 1 now. He's 5 for 6 from the floor.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
Outside Harris. MP for 3. Here's Robert, and terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up 2.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
Rodriguez outside. Moore covered by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it. Union Elite trailing here. And there's another one for the Union Elite. And here Team Ballers have it. Etherington with it. Guarded now by Diaz. Moore outside. The tray. And Harris pulls down the rebound. On the wing, it's MP. Rodriguez covers.
Talk about the determination of Bird. Ignoring the foul, straight up going for it.
First team foul.
And the free throw is no good. Now leading by 1.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't get the second one.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put them in front.
Pass to Etherington. Moore on the wing. Rodriguez, the screen. Goes up on the stripe. A shot from Moore, no good. Three-pointer Bird. The second chance effort. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
And for Union Elite, Drew Rock, shooting one.
One shot.
Team Ballers trailing. Etherington outside. Looking to end the run. And again, no good by Team Ballers. MP with it, and he's picked up by Bertie. Here's MP. Team Ballers with the rebound.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
And Pasco from outside. And it's Bird with the board. The drive by MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
With his ability to finish at the rim, they're looking to get him there.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. Union Elite make a switch. Each trip down is becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure. They need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Now Etherington, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is sleeping out there.
Here's Diaz. A 6-point lead. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Let's go with the three. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite. Full timeout.
Substitution for Union Elite. Time called.
MP outside. Here's Harris. And that one's good with the extra effort on the glass. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
Game plans, they usually try and limit the slashing ability of Jaden Moore. So anytime he hits from downtown, there's a 50% chance an opposing coach is face-palming.
Here's Team Ballers now. Pass to Talisker. Fires the three. No luck on that one. Outside, MP. Shoots the three. The shot comes out.
Most games he has no problem hitting from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And he gets it to go.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And Diaz. Outside, MP. 4-3. That one falls. Coming off a nice assist from Harris.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Etherington outside. Here's Moore. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
Now here's Diaz to the middle. And then Robert with the dunk.
Rocking the rim. Big Drew Robert.
This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Etherington outside. Jacks up a three. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. MP with it. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
First personal foul. They are over the limit. At the line for Union.
And the first one at the line is good.
For 2.
And so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Takes the 3. Etherington comes down with the board. To the paint. Now Rodriguez. And it's blocked by Harris. Bertie's shot is off.
Nice play on D. Got that hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Oh, exactly. He was alert and aware, reacted to the shot quickly.
Now here's Bertie. Rodriguez outside. And again, no good by Team Ballers. Now Diaz. MP outside. Bird on the wing. Diaz. 6 on the shot clock. Pass now to Harris. On target from long range.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points. And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the 3 in that occasion.
MP outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Here's Etherington. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that'll do it for this one. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us. So Team Ballers win the opening possession.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. Tonight's line. for the Union Elite. Loon Diaz will lead things off at the guard. While MP starts at shooting guard, the tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Etherington outside, pass to Bertie. Moore. The 17-footer. He can't make that one in. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now, here's Bertie. Here's Etherington. Bethel's coming off of Bertie's feed.
Deft touch by Etherington. That floater, that's nearly impossible to defend.
Outside, MP. Outside for Diaz. Bird. Past MP. From deep. Union Elite again can't hit it.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Now Etherington. Shot from Moore, no good. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Moore with it, covered by MP. Returns it to Moore. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
MP with the rock. Moore's there. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
MP.
Team Ballers with the lead. Rodriguez, left side. Rebound by Union Elite.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody is quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Outside Diaz. MP outside. He scored his 5th field goal. He's now 5 for 9.
So much easier to score in there. No need to show off the range that time.
Outside, Moore. Bertie returns it to Moore.
Switch.
Pass to Etherington. Shot clock at 6. Moore inside. Diaz covering. Moore can't hit it. Union Elite leading this one. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
And MP gets it to go. Now here's Bertie. Etherington outside. Moore. Outside Bertie. And just miss after miss right now. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now Etherington, timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference out here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Three-pointer. That shot no good. His 5th miss and now 12 attempts. Team Ballers trailing. Here's Summers. Pass to Etherington. Elbow shot. His aim not true. That makes him 1 for 2. Union Elite with the ball. MP with the look. And he buries that one, hitting the rim on the way down. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now MP from 16 feet out, and there's another one for the Union Elite.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And here's Etherington. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Left side, Moore. And a beautiful feed leads to the monster slam.
All business assists from Jaden Moore. We respect his slashing ability, giving him chances to distribute on the run from overcommitting defense.
And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Here's Summers. And the basket by Etherington.
You can tell Etherington is used to fighting for it inside. At his size, he knows those looks don't come easy.
Wing shot on the way. Another miss by MP.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Now here's Moore. And it's Team Ballers with another one.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
MP outside. Lets it go from the wing. They get it again. And down it goes for 2. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team. And that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. He's 2 for 2.
I like the decision-making there for Bird. Well done.
And it's Team Ballers. It's a 9-point game. Bertie defended by Harris. And he gets the bucket to go.
A prolific offensive game. He's a ton of fun to watch.
Baseline J on the way. It's MP missing. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Pass to Etherington. Shoots over Mitchell. Etherington, no good. Now Bird. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Mitchell. Harris sets the pick with 4 to shoot. A baseline J. And so we wrap up the first half. Union Elite on top, leading by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment. You look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was lights out in the first 2 quarter, guys. But something tells me the defense might have made some adjustments at halftime.
Well, the defense has to do something different. Or he's going to continue to put up huge numbers. He's so relentless.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well and he's going to do pretty well. A lot of talent has come out of it. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now MP shoots from 12. 2 points as that one goes. Here's Etherington. Outside, Moore. Now Rodriguez. He's covered by Harris. And Harris with the rejection.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
And again, Union Elite gets a bucket. So it's Team Ballers now. Trailing by 8 here. Rodriguez outside. Pass to Moore. Now Etherington over Diaz. Goes back up. Moore. That's good.
Nice save by Moore. Chasing after the play. Crashing the glass. Keeps the possession alive.
Turnover. Team Ballers ball.
Here's Team Ballers now. 6-point game. Etherington with it. By Diaz. And a dunk by Pasco.
Impressive read by Etherington. This is the kind of team-first attitude coaches love to see.
Pass to MP. Rodriguez grabs the board.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Here's Moore. And Harris with the rejection. Bird outside. Diaz. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Etherington. MP with the bucket. Etherington with it. 7 points in this one. Outside, Moore. The pick from Pasco. Goes up high post. And another bucket from Team Ballers.
At this point, alarms are sound because it seems like Shannon Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. It looks like he's feeling good out there.
Out of bounds, it'll go to Team Ballers. So it's both teams making change here. Team Ballers trailing. Team Ballers call timeout.
Time call.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Pass to MP. And out of bounds, Team Ballers will take it. Union Elite make a switch.
Substitution for Team Ballers.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Etherington for three. Here's Summers. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
That defense side, sometimes all you can do is foul.
This is why you have to do your work early to deny anyone getting that low position.
Now here's Bird. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Stolen away. Bertie from long range. That shot missing. Union Elite with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And MP gets it to go.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, finds some space.
Outside Bertie. Summers. Etherington for three. And again, no good by Team Ballers. MP outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
They're starting to grow a little lead here, hoping to really catch fire. Yeah, if they can keep this momentum rolling, they could pull ahead in a big way.
Summers, the layup off target.
Yeah, there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
Team Ballers Ball. Substitution for Team Ballers. Mark Wall. Jaden Moore. James Dykstra.
Here's Dykstra.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Wong. Now here's Moore. Kicks it to Summers. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Timeout on the court.
And here Team Ballers have it. They trail by 6. MG with the rock. Now guarded by Etherington. Union Elite again can't hit it.
That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
Shot from Moore, no good. Union Elite with the ball. On the wing, it's MP. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Bertie. Etherington for 3. Diaz grabs the miss.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Here's MP. That shot, no good. So it's Team Ballers now. 6-point game. They get it back. Tries it from 16. Try to bank it in, but it misses. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Assertive play by Bearsy. The team needed him to show up, and he did just that.
Now here's Diaz. MP inside. More on. Out of bounds. It'll go to Team Ballers.
Huge turnover and worse timing. You've got to value every single possession.
And here's Etherington. Diaz comes over to help. Here's Moore. The shot from the low post is good.
This is the kind of player Moore is. He steps up, he takes a shot, and he makes a big one right there.
Pass to MP. There's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Because this big man always delivers.
4, that's good.
Certainly not afraid of the big moments. More coming through in the clutch.
Union Elite leading this one. Outside MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they turn it over. Could not get the shot off for a shot clock violation.
And And sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to a bonehead play like that one, guys.
Team Ballers call timeout.
Looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Yeah, and I think in a possible 2-for-1 situation, this next play they run will be interesting to see what they go with. No room for error.
Pass to Pasco. Tries to save it, but they recover it. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Back to Etherington. And they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty quite yet.
No choice but to commit the foul and stop the clock.
Extend this game. Make it as many possessions as you can.
And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for Union Elite, Rene Diaz, taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Team Ballers call timeout.
They've got 2 options. Take the 3 to tie it, or get a quick 2 and then foul.
And if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 wouldn't be a bad call. The foul has to come immediately after that.
Here's more. Now covered by MP. Tries it from 19. And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers to retain possession. So it's Team Ballers now. They trail by 3.
Tremendous. You love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert the second. That one misses. So a close game sees Union Elite taking this matchup.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.